Okay, so this video is how to get, when you're bringing a new ferret into your home, basically my kind of journey into getting them along. It's just two of them, and they might disappear on me in this video, but I had him first, which I've already told you about. This is Gunther. You can tell he's really playful right now. He wants to play with the other one. Now, and then I got, let me find him. He's somewhere in the blankets here. Let me just grab him for you guys. Sorry. Alright, this is Ricky. And we've had him for about a month now. Now, at first these two, they didn't fight or anything. Now Gunther wants to play. But they were hissing at each other quite often, and this one, Ricky, would often bite Gunther in the face. So Gunther didn't really want anything to do with him at first. But now he seems to. The longer they've been together, the more they want to be around each other. They're still not the best of friends, but they're starting to get along pretty well. Sorry, I was giving Ricky some kisses here. I'll show you him again.
Say hello. Say hello, baby.
And then this is Gunther, of course. Gunther is only... Hey, do not hiss at me. Who do you think you are? He wants to play. Is only... if he'll let me hold him, is only not even a year old yet. He's about 9, almost 10 months. So, he's not a year old yet. And this little one, who's so relaxed and just really chill, is about 5 years old. So, why are you laying like that? He probably wants down. I'm going to put Ricky down because he's just laying down flat. I'm actually going to hold him. But how I got them to meet and whatnot, we met at a pet store, actually, at PetSmart. And when we met there, we took both of the ferrets out, and he got an itch, and we let them see each other and kind of interact with each other. At first, which Gunther is a total sweetheart, Gunther acted like a complete sweetheart and gave Ricky kisses on the ears and whatnot, and now he's getting tired. Oh, so precious. You are so cute. Oh, I love you. And was kissing him on his ears, and just licking his face, kind of just grooming him, pretty much. And he's falling asleep now. So they seem to pretty much get along. When we first got him together, we got him home, and of course Ricky didn't want anything to do with Gunther. He just wanted to explore his new surroundings, pretty much. So he got to explore all over the place, and then Gunther started hissing at Ricky, which was pretty funny. And then Ricky would just ignore him and walk away. Then Ricky started hissing at Gunther and would bite him in the face. And Gunther was like, well, what the heck? He was just a little bit disturbed by that. I did leave them, put them both in the same cage. I didn't, separate the two from each other. I just put them in the same cage. And they were okay. And then, Ricky, this one right here, has only slept at the bottom. He's pretty older than the owner told me he was. I thought he was 3. But once I started looking in his papers that she gave me, he was actually 5. So, oh, you look so precious. Just sleeping away. Yeah, he gets really sleepy. He's a sleepy little boy. He's always sleeping most of the time. So, then so I just left him in the same cage, like I said. And after a couple of days, they started sleeping with each other every now and then. They won't sleep with each other every night. And Ricky, for some reason, has never gone to the top in the month that I've had him. He just won't go to the top. I don't know why, but he just won't. I think he's just getting kind of old. Even though I've only had him for a month, I think he's just getting kind of old. He's very relaxed, as you can tell. Gunther going underneath the blankets. But they, this was just a little update on them. They're both getting along very well. They're both my little babies. And the whole reason why I got another ferret was because even though I was spending most of my time with Gunther, I felt like now Gunther is under the sheets. If you can see him, that is the funniest thing. Sorry. But Gunther just seemed to still be getting a little bit lonely. And the lady I got Ricky from, I had actually texted like a couple months before I got him and was asking her how much he would be without the cage, because I already had a cage. There he goes, and then here goes Ricky. Because I already had a cage, so and then she said 100, and I told her I'd have to let her know, because actually at the moment I didn't have any money, and I didn't want to have to make her wait, just in case there was another buyer who would give her more money because they wanted the cage and the ferret. So I actually didn't get back to her because I thought she maybe had already sold him by time I would have gotten back to her, because usually ferrets go pretty fast. If any of you haven't realized. He's not stuck under there, by the way. He's digging at my mattress, actually, and at my thigh. So then the lady texts me a few months later and says that Ricky is free to only the best home. So I obviously texted her right away. And then we made a place to meet up. And that's how I got Ricky. And then with Gunther is a whole different story. His is actually a lot longer of a story. I got Gunther, let me try to get him out of the sheet here. I got Gunther, unexpectedly. We weren't actually expecting to get him, because I wanted a ferret for my birthday really badly, and couldn't find one in my price zone. So my grandma had a doctor's appointment in Lexington, and she's perfectly capable of driving because she's not very old at all, but yeah, scratch. But she wanted my mom to go with her because she doesn't like going to Lexington alone. So they invited me to go, and they usually don't invite me. So I said, yeah, I'll go. And we left about 9 o'clock in the morning because her appointment was at 11. They usually go out to eat before and go to a couple stores before and after, generally. So, then when we get there, we go out to eat and whatnot, and then they go to a pet store, and they're like, we always go to this pet store before we go to the doctor's office. So I was like, okay, and I wasn't even thinking of a ferret at the moment. I just love pet stores in general to go to. I've always loved animals. I've been growing up around animals. I haven't been growing up around ferrets, but around a lot of different animals. So we go in, and the first thing we see are these little kittens, and I'm not a cat person, but when cats are little, they are just so cute, and they're cute when they're big too. I'm not a big cat person. I'm just not. So we went and we went longer in and we saw guinea pigs and rabbits, and then we go to this cage and we see this cute little ferret just sleeping in the cage, and I wasn't expecting to get him, but I just wanted to hold him so bad, and so I asked one of the workers, and he said, yeah, of course. So he gets him out, and I hold him, and he was a total sweetheart from the beginning. Then my grandma started asking questions about how much he was, and he was actually only $134 or $139, and that's pretty cheap for a ferret in my view, because you can get them for like $150, $200 at some places, and they take really good care of them, so I was actually surprised at how well they take care of them. But, oh, the place is called Pet Supermarket, by the way, the pet store. It is, in my area anyway, it's a really good pet store. So we got that little sweetheart right there. He's just the most precious most precious animal I've ever had. I wouldn't trade him for the world, so I bonded with him amazingly. I've actually haven't had a lot of luck with other animals. I had luck with one hamster, and I never had luck with any other animals. And then I had luck with a guinea pig, never had luck with any other guinea pigs, and had luck with a bird, and never had luck with any other birds. I actually have a bird over there, if you can see her. Sorry for the clutter over there. It's mostly with Gunther stuff and paper towels over there, and a Dr. Pepper, and some boots. I keep that sheet up there, by the way, because it tends to get kind of cool in my room sometimes, and she never really chews on the sheet, so, or tries to bite it or nothing. So I have it up there to keep her a little bit warmer, because I like to keep my ceiling fan on pretty often, if you can see that. So yeah, and I always get along with dogs generally. I am a dog person, but ever since I got a ferret, I've just had an incredible bond with ferrets that is unreal. I'll probably always have a ferret in my life, probably always. Always at least one. I'd rather have 2 or 3, but one will be okay, because I can always, 1 or 2 one, if I could only get one, would be okay, because I can always give them enough time. But anyway, so we got Gunther, of course, and that's how I got that. The worker there that was talking with me about Gunther and was picking out the cage actually got me stuck with a tiny, tiny cage at first. I absolutely hated that cage, and I know Gunther hated it too. But my grandma wouldn't listen to me. She was listening to the worker, who thought that he knew about everything. Other than the worker, the pet supermarket is absolutely amazing. I love it. I don't know if it's better than Petco, because I've never been to Petco, but it is a really, really awesome place. And sorry that this video is so long. I just talk about ferrets for so long. But, so yeah, I am planning to get more ferrets in the future, kind of the longer future, because right now I'm just trying to get them too used to each other right now, and I don't want to put too much on the newer ferret. So, but yeah, that's just kind of an update on the two, and kind of the journey of how I got Ricky and the journey of how I got Gunther. There will be more videos to come. Just comment down below if you have any suggestions, and subscribe. Thanks.